What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our College Football 26 Coach Hugh Dynasty series, where we follow Coach Hugh Joseph as he coaches the Louisiana Ragin Cajuns. And hopefully this unknown coach, because he is unknown, not even relatively unknown, can become an elite college football head coach, program builder, CEO. And today, after starting 2-0, we beat Rice, we beat FCS Southeast. And if you haven't seen those videos are on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button on your way in. And today we're taking on the Missouri Tigers. So we're stepping up an opponent this week, playing an SEC opponent, our first SEC opponent of the series. And the game plan today is going to be to control the football, control the clock, keep the game close, and give ourselves a chance to win it in the fourth quarter. Right, we're going to get the ball first, and we're going to look to try to keep their offense off the field, because obviously if our defense gives up 31 points to FCS, as we get a look at Coach Hugh Joseph there, Bill Davis last week had a great week, 134 yards, 2 touchdowns in our victory over FCS Southeast. Yeah, if we gave up 31 points last week to FCS Southeast, Lord knows what we would give up to an actual SEC opponent, Missouri, even though they're not, the top of the top SEC opponent, as Will Howard gives the ball to Zylan Perry up the middle. Even though they're not the top of the top SEC opponent, they're a step up from what we normally play. And today, the platoon system will be in effect. Coach Hugh Joseph has made the decision that we will see both quarterbacks. So if you're hungry, get ready for some lunch, because we're going to be seeing Lunch Winfield. Each quarterback is going to get a quarter, so we'll see we will see Lunch in the second quarter leading the offense as Walker Howard completes the ball out to the 27, and it's 1st and 10 for the Ragin Cajuns. And on 1st and 10 to give is to Bill Davis, and he'll be stopped for no gain. So again, we're going to make sure we just controlling the clock, so being stopped on 1st down is not an issue for us today. As Walker Howard tries to get to the screen pass, and he'll be sacked, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10. And this is where we don't want to be today, right? We kind of want to stay in 3rd and manageable so that we can keep the ball on the ground, and we can keep, as Caden Jensen catches the ball out to the 35, bringing up 4th and 2. And we're going to go, and Lunch Winfield makes his debut, season and series debut. So he's going to flip it out to Samson Jr., who's going to pick up the 1st down on 4th and 2 out to the 44. So we got our first taste of lunch, so to speak, pause, as he completed that pass to keep the chains moving. As Bill Davis is going to take it up the gut for a gain of 9 out to the 47. So again, controlling the clock. The drive is developing well. We're taking it down to 2 minutes left in the first quarter. So their offense has been on the field cold, trying to get into the game as we pick up the 1st down there. So 1st and 10 from the 44. Robertson goes in motion, and that pass is going to be incomplete, looking to get it to the tight end, Caden Jensen, on the option play there. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 44. Minute 52 left to go in the first quarter. The flip is to Caden Jensen, who picks up a block from Shelton Sampson Jr., and we're going to take it out to the Missouri 29. So this drive is going exactly how we game planned it. We couldn't have drawn it up any better. The only thing we're looking to do here, as the completion out to Robert Williams, takes us inside the 20, and we're in the red zone. So again, like I said, this drive is what we want. We're trying to, like I said, hopefully cash this in as we take it inside the 20, down to the 16. Cooper Foreman shaking up. He'll be back. Elbow issue, I think it is. But again, like I said, we wanted to use up all the time in the clock, and hopefully we get points to make our long drives more devastating and make their offense more urgent, and maybe we can force them into turnovers. As Walker Howard throws an interception, and on that read, it looked like the linebackers were playing the run, but the linebacker did play the run, but he got back into that zone pretty quickly. So that was actually a good play. I don't mind the read by Walker Howard there, but I just think the linebacker Tristan Newsom made a very good play there. If you're going to see the replay, he looks like he initially lines up in the gap. So pre-snap, you're thinking that he's going to, as the will linebacker, you see picks it off there, or you don't. Yeah. So he initially lines up in the gap. Maybe a better throw beats him, but that is not what we needed. That is not what we needed. So they take over from the 46-yard line. Bo Prabula, I think that's how you say his name, is sacked by Caleb Kadobi. So there we go, loss of 6, second down and 16, and that's going to end the first quarter. So aside from the interception, we're exactly where we want to be in this game. The game is 0-0, and we're ending the first quarter, going into the second quarter. We're in a 0-0 game. We've controlled the clock. Their offense has only run one play thus far in this game. So, like I said, we're into the second quarter, as you can see. And that one play went for -6 yards. So, officially, we've held them to -6 yards rushing, only 26 seconds of time possession. That's exactly where we want to keep them. We want to keep that offense off the field. It's an explosive offense. We know it. It's got SEC talent on the offensive line. It's got great running backs. The quarterback himself is a stud, Bo Prabula. And so they've got Kevin Coleman Jr. on the outside. As they flip it out to the wide receiver, that's going to be 3rd and 14 from the 50. So, look, we get the sack. We got them in long 3rd down, so can we get off the field? 3rd and 14 from the 50. Bo Prabula back to throw. Throws it. It's caught short. And he's brought down by Jordan Lawson, and they're going to have to punt on 4th and 6. So we take over the game. 1st and 10 from the 22. And the give is to Bill Davis. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9. So Lunch Winfield, it's lunchtime. Lunch Winfield has taken the field for us as we get our first look at Lunch this season, as he runs the option, flips it out to Davis. Davis is going to take it out to the 24-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 1. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. So let's see what Lunch can do on 3rd and 8. This is not the ideal down the distance we want to be in. We'd like to be in 3rd and 5 and less than that. And the give is to Bill Davis, and he's going to be taken down for no gain. That's 4th and 8, so we go 3 and out on the drive. So we give the ball back to Missouri. Now, here's where we're teetering a bit. Prabula checks it down, and that's going to be incomplete, knocked out by Cortland Flowers on the play, bringing up 2nd and 10 from the 36. We don't want our defense to be on the field much. As Duggar misses the tackle, the tight end is going to take it across the 40 out to the 36-yard line. So that's what I'm saying. Their offense is very explosive, so we don't want our defense on the field too long, and we want to be able to dictate the game to them so that if their defense, Jaden Duggar misses the sack after missing the tackle on the last play, he missed the sack, and they go deep, and the freshman Ben Gordon Jr. picks it off in the end zone, and he's going to take it out of the end zone, the 10, at the 20, and the 30. He takes it across the 40, and that's what we're saying. That's what I'm saying I want. I want to put the pressure. We want to put the pressure on their defense, on their offense, to have to be in definite passing situations, and hopefully we can force some sacks and some turnovers. And we want to use our offense as the defense, basically, and keep the ball, keep away on their offense. And so far, that's exactly what we needed. Brent Gordon Jr., the freshman, getting the pick. The defense is following the game plan. Shout out to the freshman corner, that big play as we come out in the wishbone. Lunch Winfield under center. And the pitch goes to Kendrell, who goes out to the 40. Kendra Williams takes it out to the 42-yard line. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. So all this is fine. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. And the give is to Zylan Perry up the gut. We're okay with maybe being stopped on 1st down or whatever, because we're going to run the ball and we're going to use the clock. So we're bringing up 3rd and 6 and more manageable 1st down, as Lunch is going to pitch it out to Bill Davis, who's going to get the corner, cross the 50, and pick up the 1st down on 3rd and 6 with about 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. And that's what I'm saying. Now we're at the 45-yard line. Lunch Winfield in the flex bone. Running back goes in motion as we looking to flip it out to Zylan Perry in the flat. That pass is going to be incomplete, bringing up 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. The crowd hasn't really been in the game, as the give is to Zylan Perry up the gut, and he's going to pick up 6. So again, 3rd and 4. See, now we're getting into the down and distance that we want to be in. So with 2 minutes to go, it's a 0-0 game. We're still controlling the clock. This is exactly where we want to be. Our defense has gotten a turnover, so this is exactly where we want to be as we give it to Zylan Perry, and he's going to go nowhere on 3rd and 4. So on 4th and 4, we're going to line up a shotgun. Lunch Winfield's going to have to complete a pass here. We knew we'd have to as he gets it across the middle to Robertson, the speedster, and we pick up a 1st down at the 31. So again, we're driving, controlling the clock. A minute left in the second quarter, and their offense has only run like 3 or 4 plays, and they've turned it over. as Bill Davis takes that down to the 24. Lunch Winfield in the power eye. He's going to fake it to Bill Davis this time. Looking to throw it to the tight end, and he's going to be hit on the play, and the pass is going to be incomplete, bringing up 3rd and 3, which is fine, exactly down the distance we want to work out of. These are things that we can, we feel like these are plays. We have plays for these all day as we pick up the 3rd down out to Robert Williams. So we're at the 20. We're in the red zone. 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Lunch is going to pitch it out to Zylan Perry, who's going to take it into the 16, a gain of 4. So 36 seconds left to go. About 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Lunch again. He's going to pitch it out to Bill Davis, who's going to get the corner. He's inside the 10, and he's out at the 6-yard line with 27 seconds to go in the first half. And Lunch Winfield is eating. He's got this offense eating, and they're inside the 10-yard line, the Tigers' 10-yard line. The give is to Bill Davis up the gut, and he's going to take it inside the 4. So with 14 seconds left, Lunch Winfield is in the shotgun. Lunch is going to throw it over the middle, and Jensen, hopefully he could have made that catch, but he drops the ball and that pass is going to be incomplete. So with 8 seconds left to go in the second quarter, Lunch Winfield back to throw again. He's going to fire over the middle, Robinson, and that's complete down to the 1, and the Cajuns are going to call timeout. So Lunch is a pure running style. That's the style of quarterback he is. So I'm not going to ask him to throw too many passes. As Bill Davis will take it in for the touchdown, and as the first half, comes to a close, the Cajuns take a 6-0 lead. The extra point would be good, so we take a 7-0 lead. But Bill Davis is going to take it in from the 1. And again, this was the game plan: to use the clock, score touchdowns, and have the lead, and get it into the fourth quarter, and hopefully give ourselves a chance to win it in the fourth quarter. If not, put it away in the fourth quarter. As you can see, we've pretty much we have more yards than them. We've dominated time of possession. We just, like I said, 4 yards in the cloud of dust, which is fine for us. Like I said, we're okay with 3rd and 4th and 2s. We understood what type of game this would be. We understood that our execution level would have to be high. And so far, so good, aside from Walker Howard's pick, which I don't blame him for the read. Like I said, pre-snap, that linebacker was lined up thinking the B gap that was. So, you're thinking that he's not going to be able to get out there, especially off the play fake, but he did. But nonetheless, given that we've even turned the ball over, we've also created a turnover. And so we have the 7-0 lead as the second half begins. So can our defense get a stop as Bo Pribula is in the shotgun? He's back to throw. He's going to throw it over the middle. That pass is going to be complete, as Ben Gordon Jr. will make the tackle at the 45-yard line. So, like I said, we've kept their offense and their crowd at a low roar today. Like I said, by dominating the ball, keeping them off the field. So, see if we can make a play here, as that pass should have been picked by Cortland Flowers. It's complete out to the 25. So you see how explosive their offense is. You see why our game plan coming in was to just keep them off the field. And as I say that, Lorenzo Dubose picks it off in the end zone, user pick, and we're going to take it out to the 30, the 40, almost to the 50. We out at the 48-yard line, and the defense being opportunistic again. Lorenzo Dubose with the pick to kill the explosive drive by the Missouri Tigers. And that's what I'm saying. We just need to get those plays. The offense is very explosive. 1 chunk, 2 chunk. We can't cover these guys for long. And if our front seven is not going to create immediate pressure, we need our front seven to create immediate pressure. But if we have ball hawks like Lorenzo Dubose back there. So to start the second half, we went back with Walker Howard. We give him a chance, and he takes a sack on first down. So that's not what we need. Walker Howard is not having his best game. But, the coaching staff, we believe in him. So we're going to give him a chance in this third quarter to see what he can do as he dumps it off to Perry underneath. And it's going to be 4th and 5. And we're going to go hurry up here. And we're going to go for it. Like I said, we plan to be in a lot of 4th and 5, 4th and 4, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3s, because we know what type of game this is. We know what type of opponent we're is, and we know that we have to execute at a high level. As Perry catches the underneath pass and moves the chains on 4th down, first down, Cajuns. So from the 42-yard line, first down, chewing that clock. Inching the ball downfield as the give is to Bill Davis, and he's going to fight his way for 5 yards. He's got 15 carries for 52 yards. So here we go again, 2nd and 5 from the 37-yard line. The flip. Ooh, and that's a dangerous pass out to Robertson. I don't know what Walker Howard saw there. Maybe he thought that the corner didn't bite. Maybe he thought that the running back, he probably should have just handed that off there. As we're going to play fake and try to flip it out, and that goes nowhere. So our drive, as once looked promising, has stalled here. 4th and 5. Walker Howard in the gun. Walker Howard drops. He's going to fire over the middle to Williams, and that's going to be picked off. And is he going to go and take it back? He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, pick 6. Walker Howard, 68 yards, throws a 68 yards, pick 6 to Stephen Hall on 4th and 5, and that is not what we needed. We can't give that away. How will Walker Howard respond? 1st and 10 from our own 15-yard line. That was a bad turnover, and the pass is incomplete on 1st down. That is not – this is how you lose games on the road. You have to play clean football. And Walker Howard has not done that today, and that pass is batted. And see, and this is why I said I don't like short quarterbacks. No disrespect to – I'm 5'11", but so short quarterbacks, you just can't see over the line. As he dumps it off to Perry, who's going to pick up the 1st down out to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Keep those chains moving. Let's go. 1st and 10 from the 26. To give us to Davis. Davis will be stopped by the big D tackle, and that goes for nothing. 2nd down and 10. Walker Howard's in the slump right now. As we go spread, he's going to throw that out to Robert Williams, who makes the catch. Gain of 7. 3rd and 10 out to the 32-yard line. So again, we go spread, empty formation. Walker Howard, Robertson goes in motion. Walker Howard back to throw. And that pass is batted again by the big D tackle, bringing up 4th and 3. So we got to have it. Last 4th down, Walker Howard threw a pick 6. What you got for us this time, Walker? He dumps it over the middle to Robertson, and that's going to be a 1st down. We're keeping the chains moving. Okay. So that will take us to the 4th quarter. Like I said, this is part of the game plan, big picture. I mean, I guess in the micro, we didn't want the pick 6. They don't have any running game to speak of, but as we go into the 4th quarter, but we wanted to be in the game and give ourselves a chance to win. So now it's a 7-minute game, and this is where we wanted to be. So now we just have to be better than them in this 2nd quarter. We have to be 1 point better than them, or 3 points or whatever, to get the win. So let's see if we can do that. As the give is to Bill Davis on 1st down, and that goes for nowhere. That goes nowhere. 2nd down and 11. So here we go. This is a big 2nd down and 11. They've been stopping our run. See if we can get some play action going. And we've got Robert Williams on the outside, and he drops the football. And that one right there hurt because they've been stopping our run all day. So you think you can get play action going, and then to get a drop right there, that's a killer. As we try to set up the screen pass to Perry on 3rd down, and that's going to be a loss of 6. So we're forced to punt. And this is not where we want it to be, right? We don't want our defense on the field. As Bo Pribula will keep it on the option and take it out to the 34-yard line. So again, they're explosive offense. Their quarterback can run. They got explosive wide receivers on the outside. And it's 1st and 10 from the 34. And to give us to the back, and we're going to stop that. Jalen Duggar on the tackle, loss of 3. So 2nd down and 13 from the 36. Bo. I'm just going to call him Bo now. Bo's in the shotgun. Bo's going to fire deep, and he's got Kevin Coleman Jr., 36-yard touchdown, 14-7 Tigers. And that is not what we wanted to be. We wanted to dictate the game, not be dictated to. So now we have to go to a hurry-up offense. And to give us to Perry. Perry's going to take it out, gain of 8, out to the 21. Back to the line. Walker Howard in the gun, getting the signals from the sideline. And he's going to give it up the middle again to Perry. So, like I said, we've got to go hurry up. This kind of changed our game plan a little bit. I mean, like I said, it's a 7-minute game. So, again, in the macro, we're where we want to be. But we did not want to be in hurry-up offense at all. We actually wanted to just keep chewing the clock as we set up a screen pass to Perry again, who's going to take it out to the 38, and it's going to be 2nd down and inches. And we're back to the line quick again. Howard receiving signals from the sideline, takes the snap, fires it deep, and that pass should have been picked off. Thank God it wasn't, because that was just a bad read. Thought we had separation on the outside, but the safety was just lurking deep for the deep. But the give on 3rd and inches is to Davis up the gut, and he's going to pick up 3 for the 1st down. So we're out to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, about 4 minutes, 21 seconds left in the game. The flip is to Sampson, and Sampson's going to take it out to the 45. That's going to be a gain of 4. So can we score quick? We need a quick strike score. And hopefully we get a stop from our defense. And the throw is looking for the tight end over the middle, and that's going to be dropped because I think Walker Howard made a good throw there, but the tight end dropped it, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Walker Howard in the gun. Davis is the setback. Walker Howard firing over the middle. He goes back to Caden Jensen, who makes the catch this time, breaks a tackle, and takes it out to the 32-yard line. So with 4 minutes left, they're in the green zone, 32-yard line. Walker Howard dumps it off to Bill Davis, who gets a block from Caden Jensen. 2 great plays from Caden Jensen after the bad drop. The block frees up Bill Davis to take it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Ragin Cajuns. Can they cash it in? Walker Howard's in the gun. Looking over the middle. Had a receiver, but the pass is batted again at the line. Short quarterback problems. 2nd and goal from the 5. The give is to Davis, and he's going to take it up the gut. Touchdown. So the Ragin Cajuns answer back, showing their fight, and they are fired up. Look at Bill Davis walking his walk, talking his talk. They said they came to Louisiana. They ain't scared of no Tigers. They got Tigers down in Louisiana. More fierce ones, too, by the way. So, with about 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to go, the game is tied. Bill Davis takes it in from 5 yards out. Great response from the Louisiana Ragin Cajuns. Can the defense get a stop? And it's going to be a busted coverage. Lorenzo Dubose just never gets out of his stance, and the pass is caught. Tyree Skipper is going to make the tackle inside the 20-yard line. Thank you for saving the touchdown. But our execution was delayed but a day, as the back is going to take it in from 15 yards. And with 3 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock, the Missouri Tigers score and take a 20-14 lead. The extra point would be good, so it's 21-14. The crowd is hesitantly back in the game with 3 minutes and 18 seconds left. Down 21-14. Can Walker Howard lead the Ragin Cajuns offense down the field? What plays will Hugh Joseph call up? What will happen, folks? Seems like we're in for a photo finish as that pass is completed. And that will take us down to the 2-minute warning. So with 2 minutes to go, Cajuns are driving. From their own 27. Walker Howard sets back, flips it across the middle to Robinson, and he's got him. Pass. Oh, and it's going to be fumbled. But the Cajuns will quickly challenge the play. And as you can see on the replay, the knee was down before the ball came out. So the play was done, over with. So the Cajuns will maintain the possession. That's why you don't challenge early in the game, folks. So the Cajuns maintain their possession and will have the ball, hopefully. It looks like it. Yes, out at their own 49-yard line. So they're just about to be into Missouri territory with about a minute and 40 seconds left. Tried to fit it into Caden Jensen, and that pass will be dropped. So with a minute 41 left from their own 49-yard line, they get into the single back 2 tight set. The give is to Davis, and that he will be stuffed for a loss of 3. So with a minute 25 seconds to go from their own 48-yard line, it's 13-3. Walker Howard will fire to Zaylen Perry, who will pick up the first down and keep the chains moving. So now we're at the Tigers' 36-yard line with about a minute 10 left, down 7. Walker Howard in the gun. Perry is the back. Walker Howard will fire over the middle, and that pass will be broken up. So with a minute 4 left. Walker Howard flips it out to Zaylen Perry, who will take it inside the 20, inside the 10, and will be tackled at the 7. Our run game before that had been basically non-existent. Bill Davis has 20 carries on 56 yards, but the pitch to Zaylen Perry takes it down to the 7 with 57 seconds left. So here we go. 30 seconds left from the 7-yard line. Walker Howard in the gun. Davis is the back. Cajuns will run the option. It's pitched to Davis. Davis will be stopped for no gain. And the Cajuns will call a timeout with 21 seconds left. So 21 seconds. 2nd and goal from the 7. Walker Howard is in the gun. He's going to look. He's going to fire to Caden Jensen, who's going to be tackled. Big hit down to the 1. So with 4 seconds left, it's 3rd and goal from the 1. I formation. Walker Howard sneaks it and doesn't get it. So the Cajuns are forced to call timeout. So that brings a 4th and goal 2 seconds left from the one, the drama. Walker, Louisiana Ranger, Howard takes it in, does his gritty, and his team. The Ragin Cajuns have battled back and made this a 2021 game. Will they go for 2? They will. Coach Hugh Joseph wants the whole shebang. Walker Howard in the gun, looks back, fires over to Shelton Sampson Jr., who catches the 2-point conversion with 1 second left. The Ragin Cajuns will squib kick it, and that will do it. The Ragin Cajuns go into Columbia, hunt down the Tigers, and come away with the victory. Coach Hugh Joseph with the improbable win, the guts to go for 2 at the end of the game, and they escape with a 22-21 victory. Let's go. Yeah, man, that one there, you know, my coach suggested, I use the coach suggestions a lot, so they suggested to go for 2, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly what we needed. We needed to go for 2, as Bill Davis is the player of the game. Our running game was totally stifled today. He carried the ball 21 times for 57 yards. He did have 2 touchdowns and a touchdown to tie the game. But Walker Howard had a touchdown, to tie the game for a second time, and also the 1-yard completion or 3-yard completion to win the game. So, you know, wasn't his best game, Walker Howard. As you see the tail of the tape here, we had more first downs, outgained them, they only ran 14 plays, but they scored 21 points. Again, I knew their offense would be explosive, so we had 4.5 yards per play. They had 15.9, but again, ran the ball 33 times, 3 tutties, you know, ground game. Even when they were stifling it, we still got 100 yards over. We just wanted to dominate time of possession and just give ourselves a chance to win. That's all I wanted to do. That's all, you know, the game plan was coming in, and we executed it. We took our destiny into our own hands. Bo Pribula, you know, he had a game, you know, 7 of 10. Walker Howard, 20 of 34. 2 turnovers. We can't have it. Not his best game at all. I would say Lunch, he settled the game down when he came in, and we were able to move the ball down the field, as you see. Bill Davis, 21 for 57, 2 tutties. Perry was actually the more effective rusher, but he did have the big gainer down to the 7. Like I said, we do receiver by committee on this team. We don't have a dude that we target per se. So, you know, we kind of just spread it. That's kind of how we do our offense. Caden just had 3 big drops that could have cost us the game, but ultimately he made a couple plays down the stretch that helped us win the game. So shout out to him, man. Yeah, not a lot of pancakes. Going up against SEC teams, you don't get a lot of pancake blocks because, you know, they're not the kind of schools that you can pancake like that. The defense, opportunistic. Brent Gordon Jr. and Lorenzo Dubose. Shout out to those brothers. They got the job done. We appreciate those brothers, you know, for doing what they do, you know, as always. Shout out to those brothers, you know. But as always, y'all, that's going to do it for this one. And if you like the content, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button, because we got more college football, Coach Hugh Joseph Dynasty on the way. Thank you, y'all. Peace.